Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So last time we did a tutorial and I decided I wanted to do something a bit different. So here we are in the developer API reference and put together a little something to give you some tips and tricks, on how to be a good developer. So let's get right into that. So firstly, we have how do you learn how to script? So there's a bunch of different ways and it's unique for every person. Me personally, I learned through Deform Developer API and YouTube videos. So what I did was I would watch a YouTube video series um and then try to understand the code, and then I would try to make something after I finished the series. And then if I couldn't figure it out, I would go to the developer API and search it up and see if I can figure out how to fix it. And if that doesn't work, then I'd go to the dev forum and try to post there and try to get some help. And you can also use Discord apps Discord servers like hidden developers and anything like Roblox related. So, how long did it take me? Me personally, I was lazy. I was just a slacker and I didn't put like everything into it, so it took me a bit longer than most people would. So it took me around 4 to 5 months. It could take way shorter. It could probably take you like 2 or 3 months, maybe less if you like focus on it a lot, and if you want to pursue it as a hobby or career. Career is probably not the best choice, but like if you're into that, go ahead. Well, I guess some games for career would be okay. Like, I mean, they make a lot of money, so it just depends on what game you're going into and if it pops off, you know and make sure you exactly like you're paying attention to what you are learning instead of just like skimming through and stuff like that when you're watching YouTube videos. If you're just skimming through, you're never gonna understand the code itself. Which brings me to the next slide. Most common mistakes are usually just like people trying to make games that are too big for their skill set. So like if you do not have a full team of developers like builders, scripters, animators, GFX artists, effects artists, etc., your game's probably not gonna succeed because making a fully fledged game is difficult, and doing it by yourself for your first time is not a good idea. You start with something simple that you can make, like an obby simulator, something of that sort. And when you're actually doing code, just like do not take code from YouTube videos, or try not to take code from uh free models if you don't actually understand it, because you won't learn that way. It's fine to use free models and like it's fine to use free models and just like check the code and see how they did it, but it'd be better to try to do it on your own and make an actual your own code to so you actually understand what is going on. So like let's just say if you got like a script from a video and you don't really understand it, you just insert it in your game and somehow it breaks. What are you gonna do to fix it? You do not know how to fix the code because you don't understand it. So we're gonna move on to the next slide. So how fast can you learn scripting? And you can't. That's the simple answer. It takes time and practice. You don't learn it overnight. You don't learn it in a week. Well, you can probably get some of the stuff down in a week, but you wouldn't be able to fully be a master within a week. It takes time, and you just don't rush. Don't try to speed run through the video. Don't skim it. Don't try to learn as fast as possible. Just take your time. It won't work in the end, so it's just better to take your time and actually pay attention to what you're learning. And my opinion, the best way to script. So what I did, like I said, is to start with YouTube videos. If you understand them, good, that's great. And I'm pretty sure there's some other tutorials out there that involve like that's just on the web, somewhere out on the web that you could probably find. So like I said, I would start with YouTube videos, then I would try to go to the developer API for reference if I couldn't figure out what was wrong and I don't, or if I don't understand something. And then if not, I would go to the dev forum and try to ask for help for this problem in my script that I do not understand why it's not working. So let's go check that out real quick. So let's go over here and let's see if you come over here and let's say you type and then look, you type in data sorts right there. So let's just say if you didn't understand functions, you could easily go to functions and let's just say click here. Boom. It brings you a whole page and it explains it really, really good. So let's check out events, how to detect events, all this cool stuff. Look at that. And then let's say if you just couldn't understand it and you need more help, you have the developer form to help you. You would go to here to script and support. Let's just open that up real quick. Did my web being slow? Here we are. So as you can see, there's a lot of people that have a lot of problems, but as you can see, people are replying to them and helping people out. And there's also a lot of useful stuff on here too, like community resources. You got community resources and tutorials. And if you want to hire people, you have collaboration and stuff like that. What else? And then if you need feedback, you got like cool creations, code review, etc. And then you get like the updates, and that's really cool. So that's it for the video. I just wanted to help you guys out and make sure you're doing things correctly. And I hope guys have a good day. Bye.